Point the way.
Production halted. Build more farms.
Don't be hasty.
Constructing.
On to the next world. I'll not be rushed. I'll get there.
Farm complete.
Don't be hasty.
Show me a target.
I like going south. On to the next world.
Constructing.
I'll not be rushed. I'll get there.
Production halted. Build more farms. Castle complete. Constructing.
Don't be hasty. I'm going to war. Slow and steady. Watch out for worms.
Production halted. Build more farms. Farm complete.
My bow is drawn. Want me to fly? I hear the call. Point the way. On my way. Show me a target.
On to the next world. I'll get there.
For honor. Lighting the way.
Slow and steady.
Don't be hasty. I like going south. On to the next world.
Move silently. My bow is drawn.
I'll not be rushed. Curse them.
The wilds await. I hear the call.
I'll get there. Don't be hasty.
Point the way. All too easy.
I'm on your side. I like going south. Who's legends here? On to the next world.
Harvester under attack. Farm under attack. Harvester under attack.
Don't be hasty.
Show me a target. Striding over.
Production halted. Build more farms.
I like going south.
Constructing.
On to the next world. I'll not be rushed. I'll get there. Don't be hasty. Watch out for worms.
Farm complete.
Curse them. I like going south. On to the next road. Rushed. I'll get there. Whose legends here? Don't be hasty. I like going south. On to the next road. I'll get there.
My bow is drawn. On the hunt. On my way.
Production halted. Build more farms. Constructing. Production halted. Build more farms.
Wind rises. You summoned me.
The wilds await. Move silently.
Farm complete.
I hear the call. Point the way. All too easy. Show me a target.
On to the next road. I'll not be rushed. Slow and steady. I'll get there. Don't be hasty. I like going south. On to the next road. I'll get there. Watch out for one. Don't be hasty. I like going south. On to the next road. Yes, sir. Legends here.
Mission crate collected.
My bow is drawn. Striding over.
Greetings, young one. I'll get there. Don't be hasty.
I run. Twins guide me. Like the wind. I gust onward. An ill wind blows.
I like going south. On to the next grove. I'll not be rushed. Slow and steady. I'll get there. Don't be hasty. Watch out for worms.
Mission crate collected.
The wilds await. Never see it coming.
Storm is going.
Hunting lodge under attack.
Hi! Hi-ho! I'm the tall one.
Repairing. Repairing. Harvester under attack.
On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too Adjusting for wind. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. It's raining arrows. I hear the call. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. Point the way. All too easy. May my aim be true. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way.
Harvester under attack.
Never see it coming.
Harvester destroyed.
Adjusting for wind.
Harvester destroyed. Harvester under attack. Harvester destroyed.
It's raining arrows. May my aim be true. Arrow fly. Move silently. Never see it coming. Adjusting for wind. Show me a target.
Harvester under attack.
It's raining arrows.
Harvester destroyed.
All too easy. Heading over. On the hunt.
Harvester under attack.
May my aim be true. My bow is drawn. Arrow fly.
My storm brews.
The wilds await. Never see it coming. On my way. I hear the call. Move silently. Point the way. All too easy. Show me a target. Striding over. My bow is drawn. On the hunt.
Production halted. Build more farms. Constructing.
On my way. The wilds await. Move silently. All too easy. I hear the call.
Farm complete.
Point the way.
Farm under attack. Repairing.
Show me a target. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. My bow is drawn. On my way. The wilds await. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Adjusting for wind.
Production halted. Build more farms. Production halted. Build more farms. Constructing.
I hear the call. Move silently. It's raining arrows. My aim is true.
Farm complete. Mission crate collected.
All too easy. Point the way. Striding over. On the hunt. Show me a target. Adjusting for wind. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. It's raining arrows. On the hunt. May my aim be true. Never see it coming. Just into the It's raining arrows.
Harvester under attack.
On my way. May my aim be true.
Harvester destroyed.
Move silently. Arrow fly. Never see it coming. All too easy. Striding over. On my way.
Mission crate collected.
Move silently. My bow is drawn. The wilds await. All too easy.
Hi.
Striding over.
Farm under attack.
I hear the call.
Repairing.
On the hunt. On my way.
Hunted lodge under attack. Harvester under attack. Harvester destroyed.
Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Adjusting for wind. It's raining arrows. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. May my aim be true. Arrow fly.
Arrow tower under attack. Repairing. Repairing.
Is there trouble?
Point the way. Show me a target. My bow is drawn. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. Never see it coming. Adjusting for wind. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. The wilds await. Hear the call. Point the way. All too easy.
Harvester under attack.
Striding over. On the hunt. On my way.
Harvester destroyed. Harvester destroyed.
Show me a target.
Harvester destroyed.
Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. My bow is drawn. On the hunt. On my way. The wilds await. It's raining arrows. Move silently.
War Council under attack. Repairing.
I hear the call. May my aim be true. Arrow fly. Never see it coming. Adjusting for wind. All too easy. Point the way. Striding over. On the hunt. Show me a target. On my way. Move silently. My bow is drawn. The wilds await. I hear the call. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over.
Arrow tower under attack. Harvester under attack. Repairing.
On my way. Point the way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. It's raining arrows. May my aim be true. On the hunt. Show me a target. On my way. Move silently.
Harvester under attack.
At your command. Right away. For the light! The bow is drawn.
Farm under attack.
The wilds await.
Arrow tower under attack. Harvester under attack. Repairing.
All too easy. Striding over. Arrows fly. Never see it coming.
Arrow tower under attack. Arrow tower destroyed. Harvester under attack. Repairing. Arrow tower destroyed. Constructing.
I hear the call. On my way. Point the way. Move silently.
Harvester under attack.
All too easy.
Repairing. Spire under attack. Spire destroyed.
Adjusting for wind.
Harvester under attack. Farm destroyed.
Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. It's raining arrows.
Arrow tower complete. Constructing.
Show me a target. All too easy. My bow is drawn.
Repairing.
May my aim be true. Striding over. The wilds await.
Arrow tower complete.
On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy.
Constructing.
I hear the call.
Arrow tower under attack. Arrow tower destroyed. Constructing.
Never see it coming.
Harvester under attack.
Adjusting for wind.
Arrow tower under attack. Arrow tower destroyed.
Point away.
Harvester under attack.
Striding over. On the hunt. It's raining arrows. May my aim be true. On my way. Move silently.
Repairing. Repairing. Constructing.
Of course. At once. For honor. Show me a target. All too easy. Striding over. My bow is drawn. On the hunt.
Arrow tower under attack. Arrow tower complete. Harvester under attack.
On my way.
Constructing. Arrow tower under attack. Arrow tower destroyed. Harvester destroyed. Harvester under attack.
Move silently. All too easy. Never see it coming. Adjusting for wind. The wilds await. It's raining arrows.
Constructing.
Striding over. On the hunt. I hear the call. Point the way. May my aim be true.
Harvester under attack. Repairing.
Show me a target. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. Arrow fly. On the hunt. On my way. My bow is drawn. Move silently. The wilds await. Never see it coming. All too easy.
Arrow tower complete.
Striding over. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Adjusting for wind. Move silently. All too easy. May my aim be true. Fly. Never see it coming. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. I hear the call. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. Adjusting for wind. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the on my way. Move silently. All too easy. It's raining arrows. Striding over. May my aim be true. Arrow fly. On my way. Move silently.
Constructing. Arrow tower complete.
Point the way. Show me a target. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy.
Arrow tower under attack.
Striding over. On the hunt.
Arrow tower destroyed. Repairing. Arrow tower destroyed. Repairing. Constructing.
My bow is drawn.
Constructing. Harvester under attack.
On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. Never see it coming. On the hunt.
Harvester under attack. Airing complete.
Move silently. All too easy.
Arrow tower destroyed.
Adjusting for wind.
Harvester under attack.
It's running arrows. Striding over. On the hunt. May my aim be true. Arrow fly.
Harvester under attack.
Move silently. All too easy. I hear the call. Striding over. Never see it coming. On the hunt. On my way. Point the way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Show me a target.
Why so serious?
Arrow tower under attack. Repairing. Constructing.
My bow is drawn. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. Adjusting for wind. On my way.
Arrow tower complete.
Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently.
Spire under attack. Repairing. Spire destroyed. Constructing.
The wild wait. It's raining arrows. All too easy. Striding over. May my aim be true. On the hunt. On my way. Fly. Move silently. All too easy. Never see it coming. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. Adjusting for wind. It's raining arrows. All too easy. Striding over. May my aim be true. Fly. Never see it coming.
Harvester under attack.
Adjusting for wind. It's raining arrows.
Spire complete.
May my aim be true. Arrow fly. On the hunt. On my way.
Harvester under attack. Harvester destroyed.
Never see it coming. Adjusting for wind. Move silently.
Harvester under attack.
I hear the call. All too easy.
Harvester destroyed. Harvester destroyed.
Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. It's raining arrows. My aim is true. Fly. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. Never see it. Adjusting for wind. It's raining arrows. On the hunt.
Harvester under attack. Harvester destroyed.
Point the way. Show me a target. My bow is drawn. On my way.
Harvester under attack.
The wilds await. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over.
Harvester under attack.
May my aim be true.
Harvester destroyed.
Fly. On the hunt. Never see it coming.
Harvester destroyed. Harvester under attack. Harvester destroyed.
I hear the call. Adjusting for wind. Point the way. On my way.
Harvester under attack.
Move silently. Show me a target. All too easy. Striding over. My bow is drawn. The wilds await.
Harvester under attack.
On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently.
Harvester under attack.
All too easy.
Arrow tower under attack.
It's raining arrows. Can my aim be true? Arrow fly. Never see it coming. Adjusting for wind. It's raining arrows. May my aim be true. I hear the call. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Point the way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. Arrow fly. Never see it coming. Adjusting for wind. It's raining arrows. May my aim be true. Arrow fly.
Harvester under attack.
On the hunt. Never see it coming.
Harvester destroyed. Harvester destroyed.
On my way.
Harvester destroyed.
I don't whistle.
Harvester under attack.
Show me a target. My bow is drawn. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. Adjusting for wind. On the hunt. On my way.
Harvester under attack. Harvester destroyed.
It's raining arrows. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. The wilds await. I hear the call. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. May my aim be true. Never see it coming. Just for wind. Striding over. silently. It's raining arrows. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. May my aim be true. On my way. Arrow fly. Move silently. Never see it coming. Adjusting for wind. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. Point the way. On my way. Show me a target. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. It's raining arrows. May my aim be true. Move silently. All too easy. Arrow fly. Striding over. Never see it coming. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. My bow is drawn. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. The wilds await. I hear the call.
Need a spell? My pleasure. Sounds good.
All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. Adjusting for wind. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. Point the way. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. It's raining arrows. May my aim be true.
Commando crate.
Let's go!
Show me a target. Move silently. My bow is drawn. All too easy. Striding over. On the hunt. On my way. Move silently. All too easy.
You found me!
The wilds await. Arrow fly.
Hi, Commander! One shot! Got him!
Never see it coming. Adjusting for wind. It's raining arrows. Striding over. On the hunt.
Green player eliminated.
On my way. Move silently. All too easy. Striding over. May my aim be true. Arrow fly. Never see it coming. Adjusting for wind. On the hunt. It's raining arrows. May my aim be true. Arrow fly.
Orange player eliminated. Mission complete.